Alright, I've just spent the last, I don't know, probably 2 hours or so sorting this. Started off with this tub full of odds and sods, so I've just pulled all the track out. And there's heaps. There's points, there's straights, there's curves, there's diamonds, there's crosses, there's Old Star, there's Lima, there's Tyco. No Hornby, it's all seems to be Lima and Tyco. I've sorted all the train running gear and all the carriages, all the rolling stock, engines, engines and stuff are at the bottom. Like that, I've got 1 or 2 of those engines without the covers but need some attention. I've got lots of carriages that have missing wheels like that. Several of them need a bit of attention. See, that's just a bent top, all sorts of things. So that's a 50 litre box full of engines and carriages. Then I've got some extra bits and pieces that are just thrown in, I think, but those Union Pacifics fit on one of the trailers. I'm pretty sure they fit on one of the rolling trailers. Better put that back in before I forget. I've got all of that, which is a bunch of stuff for doing trestles. There's a bridge, there's a scenic house or something, there's another train set under there, there's another house there, there's a bag of miscellaneous wheels, odds and sods, spare parts and everything, which I'll put in there while I think of it. And then I've got a tunnel, some trees, a station or whatever, a church, an overpass and all sorts of other stuff. Plus I've got a full N-scale train set. That's all included in it, and it's got a full train, 2 carriages and a caboose, but there's no power supply. But I've got in this with it came with 3 power supplies, so I'm not short of that. Then there's this static train, which is nothing much, but I can use that just for display stuff. And then there's, you wouldn't believe it, there's an Airfix plane kit or something in amongst all of it. So that's not bad. Plus he gave me a Titanic and a Devil Blue Destroyer. Oh, there's a rail. So yeah, so all in all, I think once again I got a bargain, all off Marketplace. So me and eBay and me and our Marketplace are doing really well. So there's more than enough track there to help me to do what I want to do with my track, with my layout. So I've got to do a few bits and pieces in the front room to clear it so I can start laying track, start laying and all my bits and pieces for the framing and everything. I would like to do 2 layers, one of staging or whatever underneath, and then the main track and running circuit and whatever up on top. But with all this amount of track and the other stuff I've got, I think I'm right for track now for a while. So I'm pretty good. So it's just a matter of getting my A into G and getting into the front room and sorting all that out. See, there's even a little crane, bulldozer, excavator sort of thing or whatever as well. Turn the handle, the thing moves, but that's not there. In the bottom of the box there is a crane, so I've got another crane. Plenty of carriages, rolling stock, all sorts of things. But it's just cool. It's just interesting seeing some of the stuff. And some of it's very old, some of it's got mould, mildew on it, some of it's got old cast bits and pieces. Trucks are cast and they're starting to rot because of what happens with that old style stuff. So it looks like I need to get myself some wheels and some trucks. I might look at getting a whole lot of metal wheels instead of, and change out some of these plastic wheels. But at the moment I've got more than enough to start myself. I've got about, there's probably 10 engines or so in this slot, plus there's another one in that kit over there. So that's 11 or 12 plus the 30 odd that I've already got. So I've got a pretty good setup by the looks of it. So now it's just time to get the room ready and start laying track. So yeah, stay tuned, as we all say.